Welcome, everybody, to Saturday Night is All Right, our AEW Collision Watchalong. Ladies and gentlemen, you have Black Girl Magic in the building, ting, 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 with CM and Anika, the Ruby Queen. Okay? And I'm Dolores, always with the mess and the BS. Okay?
Is this our first official Black Girl Magic Saturday?
Yeah.
Officially? Yeah.
Who knows how long this will last?
We'll cherish it for now, yes.
We gotta pick a different day for us because yeah, Saturdays is everybody's like a weird busy day. When we picked it, it was not. Like, what the hell? Who told us to get lives? Come on, Garcia. I need you to be Andrade. Come on. I need you to get a dub. I need you to get a dub. Okay. Out of this tournament, do you think the blue or the gold is the like most competitive? That's the word I want.
Like they're pretty stacked. Like honestly, like they really are evenly matched. Like on one side you have Moxley, Jay White, Swerve, Bruce, and Mark Briscoe.
Don't forget Jay Lethal. Don't forget Jay
And
Lethal.
Jay
I'm gonna be
Lethal.
real. I'll be real, and I'll be honest. I thought Swerve versus Jay White was going to a draw.
I think everyone did. Honestly, I think everyone like, okay, first draw, we like it, it's gonna be cool. And they're like, oh, you go sort of beat him. Oh, okay. And like it was like, yay, continue to push word, but it's also like, oh, Jay White.
But Swerve being the smart sweetener worked perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's gonna win between Cesaro and Brody King. I really don't. See, Sammy, on one hand, I said blue because you got Eddie Kingston, you got Cesaro, you got Brody King, you got Daniel Garcia, you got Andrade, you have Bryan Danielson. Did I say him already? Anyway, you just got all that stat. Then the goal, like John Moxley being a mark for Swerve, makes it even better. Save the plans. What plans?
You were like, well, he Swerve won, so they're gonna be a part two. No. We can have this match again. We can definitely have this match again.
You can run that over and over. Swerve versus the fan holding on to Jay White though. That would have been a great secondary match.
It's like, bruh, I do not need your help. I do not need your help. I am perfectly fine. Handle this on my own. I am glad Brody King is in here, but why isn't Malachi Black in here? Like, make it. And I know the theory is like he's like, I'm tired. I'm waiting till go to WWE, but like,
I mean,
make him want to stay.
But at the same point, like, Buddy Matthews and Aleister Black are like the tag team. Brody King has been a tag team person, but he was also the one that was there with Julia when the other two were like injured. So it makes sense.
No. Definitely glad that Brody King is here. Definitely glad.
I also think I think it was a massive rock, paper, scissors tournament that happened, and that's how we got who we got. Because like it's either that or somebody randomly draw a name. Like because the House of Black, all three of them could have been in it, but would you have wanted to see multiple House of Black matches yet, or how would you want that him? Ooh, but we're opening up with Brody King versus Cesaro. Ooh,
Let's go.
this is gonna be banging. Oh, okay. So I don't know, y'all. I really don't know who's gonna win this because this is gonna be so hard hitting. This might be our first tie. I would not mind if this was. It is.
Like I would have loved to Swerve and Jay were the tie, but I wouldn't be mad if this is our first draw either. Like yeah, this is yeah. It's not too many men slapping meat. It's like it's not steak, but it's definitely chicken.
Did he get a new ab?
You know what?
Did Cesaro get a new ab? I mean, Claudio, did he get a new ab?
Like,
I feel like he got a new ab. Yeah,
I'm like, hold
I think he got a new ab. Did y'all see it too? Like he's so ripped that I feel like he got a whole new ab. Oh, oh.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see now. Like, it's not gonna be really focused on. I mean, this is fine. Like, it wasn't never. It wasn't never not defined, but you can definitely tell. It's like he cut some out of his diet.
What else could he cut out? The man survives on coffee. Coffee.
No dairy. Let's go.
See, I want to be muscular, but I like cheese and yogurt.
I like a little squishy, but I do want to slim down the squishy.
Well, I've been told you what you could do. Cut out the meat or cut down on the meat and exercise more.
Oh no, exercise I got a lot. I definitely got the exercise on lock, but I don't eat Doritos right now.
What do you call the exercise though?
Walking, definitely 10,000 steps, but I actually do distance on 3 times a day. I used to do what you call it. I used to do challenges, but I haven't found a challenge that I like in a minute.
I sent you the link to Jane Kate. I love doing hers. She tries to kill me. Well, she tries to take me out, but the results were resulting. But yeah, you gotta do more than that. You gotta have your cardio in. I sent you the Nike Plus app. You could do the Meg the Stallion workout. No, I'm so serious because I lost like 5 pounds. Because when you work from home, it's easy to just make a good lunch and the lunches be lunching. I made them. Pasta is so good so many different ways.
Oh. I watched one podcast. Someone was like, "We need to retire mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. I think we retire your mama for Thanksgiving."
I guess their mama didn't make good mac and cheese.
It's like I'll take out turkey before I take out mac and cheese.
Well, everybody can't cook either one of those.
Hmm.
Shout out to my sister-in-law for that amazing brown, like that brown stew chicken. Like, thank you. I needed it. I need more. I think Birdie King may have kicked the ab off of Claudia. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! This gonna be. Oh, I did not think he was gonna hit that. Claudio does the run and he uppercuts Birdie King. I did not think he was gonna hit the uppercut. I really thought Birdie King was gonna move.
I don't know what I was expecting. I didn't think it was gonna be this hoss.
Ooh.
I don't know why though. I don't know why.
Hi there. I forgot to pronounce your name wrong. But hi there.
I've
Welcome
seen the
to
last
Workers
name
Wrestling
before.
Network.
If you could put the pronunciation in like the chat so that we don't mess up your name, we would really, really appreciate that.
As long as Jeremy
I can answer that question now. No, for me. But
January 6th.
If I'm not there live, I will send mine in. But
When is wait? Okay, wait.
you're a better woman than I am.
What's the 9th? How you make?
well, it's like a week before my birthday, and right now every appearance is a little.
Well, which one is on a Monday?
Huh?
Hi, Hassan.
It's not on a Monday.
January next on Monday.
It's a Monday?
That's what it says on my calendar right now. Yeah.
Not yet. Baby, it's been a long time since I said that last name. Can you? We need some. As Black women, we try not to mess up anyone else's name. So please put a pronunciation for how your name is said. Because we're Americans, and yeah.
Oh, is there a nickname we can call you, or something you want to call?
I think it's
No.
not. It's been a long time since I had to say that last name.
I've seen it before.
No, Anika, I think you might be looking at January 2023. Because January 2024, January 9th.
January 20th is Tuesday. January 9th.
Well, that's weird. That's stupid. I hit December. I hit January. Why would it go back? Why would I want to know what? Why would I want to know January 9th in 2023? There.
Yeah, see, that's what I think, ALW. But I don't want to mispronounce anybody's name. That just feels disrespectful. Except for yours. I'll mispronounce yours all day.
Okay, we got it. Hung Nguyen. Did I pronounce that right? Because that's how you spell it.
That's not a. Can you put some? I'm not laughing. I'm like I am. I'm sorry. Those are just letters.
Hung Nguyen. Is that how you pronounce it? I mean, I do New Japan, and even I had to learn how to say Zanderkin the other day for a new wrestler on NJD PW. Listen. I struggle.
Why can be announced an E? The English language is stupid. So no, I'm watching this YouTube clips and become the whole crew is stupid. So one like the pandemic. Like I'm sorry, what? The pandemic. It's like no pandemic. No. It's pandemic because it's MIC, right? Like Mike. So why would it not be called? And it's hilarious that the dude went to college. They're trying to keep challenging him, talking about y'all the stupid ones. Why y'all keep? I didn't invent the English language.
Well, honey,
I'm gonna use this. This is gonna tell me how to pronounce it. So we're gonna find out in a second.
While it may be a common name in Vietnam, and I really do appreciate letting us know that, I'm not Vietnamese. I ain't got no Vietnamese in me.
I'm simple. Okay. I'm simple. I have not. I only been to Mexico.
Shit.
The 2 feet stump. The 2 feet stump to the chest. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you see him fly? Where? Holy shit!
Get his big behind up. Let's go.
You're not eating. You're not eating no human food.
Lift him up and let's go. Ooh.
Hey. Oh God! How the fuck do you uppercut somebody's back?
Just bam.
Move, ref. Move, ref. Move. Sheesh.
Like, when it's done right, ooh, give me a strong behind man. Oh, come on, Claudio. Swing that big. I'm sorry. Come on, you big behind.
Apologies for not calling this, but Claudio and Brody King just keep hitting each other, and it's so much happening. And Claudio's not able to lift up Brody King, and I don't know the last time I saw Claudio unable to lift up somebody.
Ooh. Come on, TK, use this meat division. Use this meat division. Let's go.
That was a massive uppercut.
Oh, yeah, bow.
God.
Okay, after a 2-minute dissertation, Nguyen is the English version of it. And like Nguyen is the listen. I went through 2 minutes of this lady teaching me six
Okay.
times, and I still think I haven't gotten it. Nguyen. That's the I get.
Based on
Tell me if I'm wrong.
based on your
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Is that close, Nguyen? Are we saying
Nguyen.
close to how it
That's
should
how
be?
she said. She said the English. She said the English way to say it because there's a proper
Oh,
pronunciation and there's the English version.
Hey,
oh.
okay. Based on your pick, you was our color. So can I call you Nene?
We no.
I'm
We're not
asking
doing it.
him.
No,
He
no,
says no.
We're not
no,
doing it. We have enough people
no.
doing that to us. We're not doing it to her. We're not doing it to her. We not. We
Them,
not.
they, whoever they are.
Apologies if I'm misgendering you, but we have enough people doing that. We're gonna learn how to say it properly.
Oh, is she? Are they a local person? Cause you know Flemmy Joe. Oh. Come on, Claudio.
Are we in a
Hey. Hey.
in the chat?
And Sammy like them.
To answer your question, yes, we stream everything, everything. We do WWE. As far as live, no, but you can watch Sammy, Joe, and ALW talk about it on Wednesday night, Raw and NXT. SmackDown, we do stream live on Friday nights, live at 8 p.m. with Sammy, Joe, and Anika. And AEW, we have a follow up where they go over everything AEW on Thursday night at 10:15 p.m. with Anika and ALW. Thank you.
Big guys save lives. I need so many rematches. I
We also be live on Sunday sometimes, Sammy. A lot of times. I personally want to say I'm excited that Brody King won because I've loved him before he came to AEW. I loved him before he came to AEW. I'm into the weird tattoo people, okay? So excuse me if I'm happy.
You don't see him late. Why don't you do that?
She looked like she knew, and then I put up the comment like,
It
"Finally, you
hasn't
weren't
happened yet
looking."
on my end.
She wasn't looking.
It hasn't happened on my end yet.
Okay, I'm a wait. Now that I know that you are, I thought you were like slightly behind, not that far behind.
Oh gosh.
So Brody King just are we gonna have Brody King versus Brian Danielson as the final? Is that where we're headed? Because I didn't see that coming.
I I have a prediction that I will put money on, but it's so many. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Wait, I haven't got there yet. I haven't got there yet. And yes, Dolores, I'm always that far behind. I'm at least a minute or two behind.
No, no, no. Some of the commentation. Wait. But when you
I don't watch WWE, so no. My least favorite is CM Punk. Can't wait till he gets fired again. Is that wrong to say? Yes. Yes, it is. Am I going to take it back? No. No, I'm not.
bruh, you're gonna watch it. If you're tired of John Moxley, you're tired of good promos. I'm sorry.
You know, the fans have been turning on Moxley and Danielson, and it has been hilarious to watch.
But like, so the whole okay. So I am not a part of the whole wrestling web internet thing because I do like to be surprised when we're watching this stuff. So I try my best not to be go deep dive into it.
Mhm.
So the whole blaming Danielson for the firing, he got himself fired. Like he
So
didn't have to. Anybody in that seat doesn't like.
here's the thing. Here's the thing that a lot of people fail to realize. Phillip Brooks was also a W-2 employee. He was not just a 1099 contractor. He was a W-2 employee. If you are a W-2 employee, you are not going to be able to get in anybody's face that's in upper management and fuss and argue and do the things that he did and not receive repercussions multiple times. Kiera Hogan had to catch the fastest flight ever from Charlotte to wherever they're at right now.
Oh Lord.
Because she was in Charlotte last night and she put on a show versus Charity King. Be on the lookout. I say Ashe Wrestling had their premiere event last night. I will be doing a review that will be up on the channel probably next week, just depending on how I feel. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that Phillip Brooks is responsible for Phillip Brooks. They put the blame on the Young Bucks. They put the blame on Jack Perry. They put the blame on everybody except for Phillip Brooks. I've literally now seen Cornette's cult claim that it was legal that had something to do with it for whatever reason. It's that sad. It's not sad.
Like, again, I'm not gonna tell you who you like. I'm not gonna tell you who you supposed to like in wrestling, but be like Ollie Davis. Have your feelings hurt, but recognize that this man is butt crack crazy. And like I said, to blame Danielson, people, the list speaks for itself. What's his name? Brian Nemeth could have been in that chair, and what you call it? It would have gone the same way. It would have gone the same way. Period. So yeah, that was insane.
He got himself hurt. Like, if you cannot jump in your boss's face. If you can jump in your boss's face and do all the things that he did, then shit, we all would be very happy. Wouldn't nobody get fired.
But then to flip it, they say that he planned this ever since last year. Now that report is true. Who now he gonna blame? He wanted this. Now who he gonna blame? I still like, okay. So the evidence does say that he did it purposely, but until he says it, I mean, in my mind, you're doing all this is damaging to your reputation. On the other hand, if you don't care what people think about you, of course you'll do this. So it really is insane. But it would make sense of why you would start a fight, because Jack said real glass cried me a river.
I mean, the fact that people think that he literally rented a car, drove to the to Collision,
The taping, yes.
showed up and said, "Hey, I'm going to do this spot," without having it approved by Tony Khan, is asinine. The fact that Phillip Brooks thought that Jack Perry had to get his vacation cleared by him is asinine.
Ugh.
The fact that the story, hold on, because this is my personal favorite part. The story came out from the same person that Philip Jack Brooks went off on about Colt Cabana. And it came out after he cut that stupid promo in Greensboro to put him in a more favorable light. Says it all.
And okay, I'll say this, and then we're gonna leave this crackhead emotionally behind. People keep talking about my baby HBK was worse. Allegedly.
Thank you, Dolores. So I didn't have to say it.
People say my baby was worse, HBK, in the 90s because he was on drugs. I think that's a case of why CM Punk is worse. This man in his right mind making his decisions and screwing up this bad. My baby was inebriated and he was a better work person than this fool. All right, we're gonna leave it alone.
Oh, damn, Abaddon. Damn. Abaddon's to Collision, and that was a cool new move. They had their knee on Kara Hogan, and they dropped their knee back in like a choke position, but also like a face plant. That was cool.
I'm gonna say this. Why wasn't she do? And I'm gonna put this on her. Why was she not allowed to do this stuff when she was with the baddies and they're on Dynamite? She like I don't like give her why, because Kira is killing it in Ring of Honor here. Like honestly, why not?
Oh. They, I'm gonna go with they didn't want to they didn't want her
Hey,
to find Jade. Oh, well, shit. Damn.
hey, we could have reworded that better. It could have been, hey, I think Sammy may have been. See, this is what I'm talking about. I try every week to be nice. And it's
Stop.
just
Stop.
I feel like
Anika calls everybody boo boo.
it's
That's
the
just
term of endearment. Like, hey, boo boo. It's
that's
like that. It's like that. Hey, boo
that's
boo.
it
that's
wasn't
a
it wasn't just that, it was the one before, like a little ways above it too. That
so
kicked it off.
Wait a minute.
so
And you don't have to be here. That's two choices.
let's just come from a place of understanding. Different cultures have different things. Different cultures have different things. Southerners, we say boo boo, and not it. The tone always indicates whether or not it's a good or bad thing. When Anika says boo boo, it's never a bad thing. However, on this channel, we try to come from a place of understanding rather than a place of upset.
Yes.
So we are always open to having communication, but we don't get disrespectful because if it gets disrespectful, then it becomes a problem on everybody's end. We gonna let that be.
So, alright, so
We
alright,
gonna let
well,
that be.
how about this? Reset button. Back to the show.
You know what? I'm gonna pull a Roddy. Dolores! Dolores!
Listen, I know the Lord, but sometimes I can't find it. And that was a moment I couldn't find him. So I had to, step down, step back, and try to
Yo,
recruit.
what did y'all think of the Copeland Christian Cage segment? I loved it. I really
It
did.
was oh my, okay.
That was hilarious to me because he was just like, really? Really though? You really thought that you was gonna get one over on me?
No.
And
So,
why just they gonna be friends in the end?
well, maybe like 3 minutes down the line, right? Like, but right now, let me cook. But if we have a horsey award for best heel, number one nomination is Christian Cage. It has to be Christian Cage. And
Not who else would you put up against Christian Cage? He is
I
the
feel
well, actually, besides Cody and his delusional heel ass, because I really don't understand how y'all don't see that man is a heel. He has
I
been
see it, but
like
so
a decade.
like
but Drew is coming creeping up to the top now because he's like now he's make it makes it seem like he crazy
that
for no
too.
reason, but he got valid points. He has
Right.
valid points. Even when he showed the poster for next year, he's like, "Y'all see what I see?" And I'm supposed to be crazy.
But is he delusional or is he accurate?
Okay, he is accurate, but everybody around him is delusional because they trying to convince him that it's him, not them. That's the problem.
Well, okay.
That's what.
So last Monday, right? He tried to go. He stepped himself. He was like, you know what? To be fair and square, I want a rematch. Seth was like, well, I'm going to give it to Jay. In self defense, Jay did beat Drew in the War Games match. So technically, Jay is ahead of you in the line. So I feel like with Drew, he's two faced that has more control of both sides. That's how I view him right now.
Okay,
Um,
but technically, Jay don't deserve it. He already had his shot and lost. He done lost. Wherever people got involved with Drew, and Drew ended up getting distracted, messed up. Okay, that's not the point. Is that Drew is like, I was there. I tried to help you. You don't. You turned against me. Then I had to fight you. Then I didn't get my fair shot. And then Jay come all of a sudden, and this man gets a because he's my friend and he helped me out. I'm gonna give him a shot. Well, I had to earn one. I had to earn. You told me I had to earn one. So why can't he earn one too?
Cause you lost.
I just want to ask y'all a question
Yeah.
because somebody asked it in a wrestling group. Would you rather take the Drew McIntyre headbutt that he gave Seth on Raw, or would you rather take a Gunther chop?
Oh,
I
I
would take the
said,
head, but
I said my head is hard enough that I might break Drew's head, but if Gunther hits me, I'm gonna have an inverted titty, and I'm gonna have a regular titty and an inverted titty. Now, my boobs are small enough right now that I do not need anything else to go wrong with them. So I'll take the headbutt.
all right. So two
listen.
things. You go first.
I was saying I'd rather take the headbutt because I might be unconscious, and then a coma is better than me having a heart attack and having to relearn how to walk, talk, and do everything again. At least I can wake up potentially or go see my maker. But if I get a chop from Gunther, that's a guaranteed heart attack. You ain't even got to ask me. I'm having a
Wait,
heart attack. I'm collapsing. But you didn't know that she was with him now?
no, not that. I don't feel like it's okay for Daddy Magic to be out there on commentary.
One
Listen, did you see the video that I described to Sammy and them where they Daddy Magic and Ruby Soho got spit on?
It was not spit on. They spit juice back in their face. It's a difference.
It's spit. Yeah, see, Sammy, I understand it. I understand that Penta gives the hardest shot. I am not putting myself in a position to get shot by Penta. Oh no. I saw what he did to the Black Lotus
He,
tribe, so I'm out. If I see Penta coming towards me, you ain't gonna see me. I will out
I would have I
person.
would have said that I would have said he could have chopped me, but we talked about this last night too. Um, I was curious after the press conference when he said, I wear this mask not because I have to, but because I choose to. And then I saw him and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, chop me. Go ahead. Gonna fall
Nah,
right in your arm.
I'll say this as someone who attempted a
Listen,
fake
I can
headbutt.
have a pipe dream and a hope. Look, but don't touch. Okay?
a lot of the mass luchadors. Apologies, Anika, for cutting you off, but a lot of the
You good?
mass luchadors say they wear the mask and they speak in like Spanish, even in America, so that when they go out in public, nobody knows, and they have like a certain level of anonymity. I appreciate that. I understand. Like
But
that's how it is.
my mom never said they were mad because they're ugly. My mom never went there. I just like, oh, they're luchadors. They were masked. I never said.
Most
My
of
mom,
them be fine as hell.
I
Like,
mean,
I
like,
put them in
But you know
a
what?
man.
Some of them don't age well. Okay? Some of them do. And so that's why I wanted to see if he had aged well. And it was
how
like,
old is
oh yes, he
Penta?
did.
Now when Rey Mysterio Jr. took off that mask, it was like, hello, Rey.
Ooh, oh, you remember when he was um like a homie in WCW with the devil? Oh, we had the devil. Oh, listen. I swore his kids were gonna come out looking like that, and then I'm disappointed. But you know who else looks good that I found out? You love, yeah, yeah. You gotta get on college track. Um,
Ooh,
Shane McMahon. I used to have a
Oh,
crush on Shane McMahon back in the day,
Shane
but
has
now
eight.
I see, yeah, that didn't turn out great for me. But his son though,
oh Lord.
Dolores. Drake, you don't get thee behind me. Uh-uh.
He look like Vince.
I
Nah,
think
not player.
when I saw him with the belt or whatever on the side of the pay per view, and I was like, "Who is that boy?" And I looked it up, and it's like he's a college player, and then he was like, "Yeah, I want to shout out my dad." And he had a picture with Shane. I was like, "Shane, I would have never put y'all two together because you look
Dolores,
like a
you
young
got to see
Zac
that baby.
Efron."
If you old enough to have seen that baby picture when he was first born, no, no, Drake,
I
no.
remember, I remember, I remember when he was little and did the little dance on the top of the ramp for the WrestleMania. That's all I remember. I
That's
I
insane.
skipped
Shaming,
years.
shaming man aged very, 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 very well. Very well.
He did. He disappointed me when he messed up his leg trying to just jump.
He will always be the cutest
I
McMahon
know
to
they
me.
put I know they put that spot in for him to do that. Then he
Oh my
drunk Ric
god.
Flair's energy drink.
But you know what? It always be the simplest move people get hurt with. Like the first time Triple H
Slide
turned
into
his
the
knee.
ring.
It's like the first time Triple H turned his knee. I'm like, it looks so. Look in the back. It looks so. I lifted up. I stepped down. Oh no, what no? Went in the high knee. He clotheslined someone, and someone just rolled off the bone. And then like Athena,
Mr. Bebe jumped off the ramp and hurt his both
like
Mrs. Ankle.
Athena, she got hurt running for the freaking 24/7 championship. Like it really is the simplest thing that be pissing me. Like you would think
You
it's
know
like
what?
a Dante Martin move.
Some people be covered. Some people be covered because the fact that I still laugh at this and I know how bad it could be. The fact that Titus took that run and he was sliding fast. He could have tore up something and hurt himself bad. But he
Right?
Oh,
slid over
that was the blessings of Yolanda that kept him.
the
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
Now I know there are things under the ring, but a part of me felt like once he started sliding, somebody under there was like, we might need to start moving some stuff.
Fact. Well, like usually stuff under the ring is only sit there for we call it those qualification matches. If it's a simple Royal Rumble, yeah, be underneath the ring, but I don't think it will be like right in the front where people can just. But yeah,
It's
thank
typically
God.
always there to hide like the pee buckets.
The people.
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you think they go when they have these long tail matches?
Yeah, when you sitting out there for long periods of time, you peeing a bottle or a bucket.
You heard them talk
But
about it.
maybe now they changed it. You know, now they got those things where you can pee in and it just hardens for travel. You know, maybe they don't step their game up. I don't think
That's
so.
all I heard. It's still the same thing. You got like the little pee
The
bucket.
only
Just
the
put
only
it in
place
the
I can tell
bathroom
you
so
that
you
there's
can
nobody
go.
under the ring for long periods of time is GCW.
But who do you think is going?
They got them church tables. Where they gonna hide? Where they gonna be? They
I
ain't got
guess.
they ain't got the vestibule and the fellowship hall in the back to put them. So where
Like
else they gonna put
you
them?
better turn these lights off
Sean
and let me shimmy off the edge.
SRS pointed out that Julia Hart has not gotten the all elite graphic, and I was like, I did,
Yes, she
I
did.
never. He said that she hadn't had one, and she signed with them, and they never gave her one. And I was like, where was I at when this didn't happen? I think she got one when she was with the Varsity Blondes,
Mhm.
and they were all together. But when she signed her independent like contract, just singular to herself, like she never got one. I'm like, girl, I'll be able to knocking on her door, saying, hey, you ain't gonna give me one?
Like a tenant. like the first 10 amendment, the call it the amendment to end slavery. Like, can we make this a song? Can we use actual law? Cause I'm not sure how committed this is.
Well, she's
People don't
moved to a
realize,
full per Fightful. She was moved to a full contract. So
but just didn't get the whole. Julia is
Yeah.
all elite.
You would think he at least would give it to her when she won the title. Like he
now
would be at least be like,
with QT leaving, does that mean like the Nightmare Factory is no longer gonna be the school that they feed from? They're gonna come from Warrior Wrestling and from Dustin Rhodes.
You
Because
well,
yeah,
if
well,
which
like
and
if so,
OVW.
if so, yay. But I feel for the people who went to Nightmare Factory so they could have a more direct shot to AEW. That's if
But I know some people on dark matches have been having from the Nightmare Factory.
oh yeah, a lot
So
of
maybe that's a WWE thing now.
but like NXT, right? The main thing is to build these wrestlers up to be on the main roster. I think with HBK, I think he was like, you know what? My connect is shady, so I'm gonna just build y'all up and y'all just run free. AKA, I think that's why Roderick Strong got that got went to AEW. I think HBK had something to do with it. I think he hit something, but I think with Nightmare Factory, the same thing. Like you're just gonna build them up, and wherever they want to go, they're just gonna be ready to do what they need to do to make that money. It was,
And
it
then
was
you have to remember,
hmm like it's a shame that because having that connect does give a little guarantee, like okay, after I'm done with my training, I get to go on AEW, even if it's not the main roster, Dark or Collision or Rampage. But yeah, you would think they're ready for
but
them to
I
go.
mean, you have to look at it that technically now it's a bigger stage. You get to job on NXT, job on Dog, job on I forgot the show they put on the YouTube. Not YouTube on Peacock. Job on it, go to the big times,
Level
get
up.
squashed by somebody.
but
Yeah.
that's a much harder way to do it though versus AEW. With AEW, you could do whatever and then go to like ROH, get more training, and then come to um AEW proper. With WWE, they already kind of have their mind fit on who they want, and that may not be you when it's your time. Like
Yeah.
having
But
competition is good, but for me, if I was an indie wrestler, I would want more of a TNA type deal where I have this batch of tapings I do. I get that payday, and then I can go out on the indies and like go to Japan. I can go to GCW. I could do all these things.
a lot of them I've seen on WWE end up going to like jobbing at TNA or going to WWE. I mean, or AEW. You know what I'm saying? Like they take their little tape or whatever, them get beat down, and they take it and go. You know, I was with WWE. They gave me a shot because they don't realize that now that people are getting a shot just for it.
Side note, I am very glad they ended that whole getting athletes thing. Cause I'm like, baby, them first little like it was some kind of well, not ended it, but they're not guaranteed. We're going to we broaden our
Woo!
horizons to the indie scene because that first batch of the little basketball twins and Gable Stevenson, I'm like, I'm sorry. From where I'm looking at, this program has no personality. It's going to take a heaping load of training and promo work to make them even at the level of the our truth. Uh, what's homeboy Tazawa? Like no offense. So I'm very glad they're like, you know what, y'all can stay, but we're just going to branch out to other venues like we were before this.
But you know what? I appreciate them like knowing when now Triple H and them knowing when you just like for instance, they know we all know Jade is good. She's a star. But you put her in there and expect her to give you like a war games type of match. That's not necessarily what you're gonna get. And so they like, yeah, we're gonna have to work on it. We like her. We see potential in her. We just gotta work on it.
But see, that's what pisses me off. Their statements about that piss me off because it makes it sound like she was not trained. She was trained. Cody helped train her. QT helped train her. William Regal, Brian Danielson, CM Punk helped train her. So the way they are phrasing the stuff and putting it out to like this
They should
AEW,
say she's not WWE trained. Like she like I have even said on multiple reviews, the camera zooms in and she turns her back to it. They want you to hit the mark, be on point. When you do your moves, it's Chris. And then you look in the camera, you sell. Like you look at Tony Storm. When she does like these little throw to commercials, like they zoom in and she just hits her mark. Whereas Jay,
Well,
I've seen many times they zoom in and she just turning her back. And then they trying to rotate and she turning her back. And I'm like, girl, they trying to get your face. They trying to, get you to so they can zoom in and then go to commercial. That's
but
what I
also,
think they want to work on her about is being WWE trained where WWE takes these regardless of what the match looks like. They'll take a moment and put it on social media and make people so interested they come and look at it.
with the words of
see,
Andrade, everyone take it easy. This is her. She debuted in 2001, so she's
2021.
only 2 years in. So
Ooh.
honestly, besides Kurt Angle, who was Hall of Fame, just it was in his vein before he even knew about it. Not that many people gonna be at the level you want them to be at within 2 years of wrestling.
But see, that's
Well,
my
some
that's
people
always,
can, but nah.
that's always been my concern for her with this with how they made it such a big deal and presented her. That has always been my concern of can she do what WWE wants her to do? And I don't know if realistically she can do that yet. I think that in the ring, like ring work, yes. But I think in order for her to really develop the presence that WWE wants from her, I think she's going to have to take acting classes. She's going to have to do the Roman route
Mm.
where you take those acting classes, you learn those marks, you do those things in order to have your persona come out. Because in AEW, her persona came out with, quite frankly, her sitting in the crowd during Dark and Dark Elevation because everybody's like, who is this woman? Like, she looks like someone that who told you it was open mic night, bitch, with Brandy.
She
Like having
she been
Shaq,
having those moments
her
and
persona
even with NXT. Yeah.
her persona is there, but can she do it in the ring? And in a match? I don't know. I think she really might have to take that Roman route of, acting classes because you see how it helped him.
Right?
Also taking out them contacts helped him, but
I
Yeah.
don't even remember that. I don't remember that at all. But I'll say this.
Yeah.
go back and look at the
Okay.
shield. He had different color eyes. Different teeth too,
Maybe. I don't think I want to look. I don't think I have that image in my head.
Mm.
But the people that took the chance on, what's his name, Eva Marie, and he been helping up chicks that was just 1, 2, 3 kick out, and I ain't gonna say a bunch of blondes that been through up and through the place. I think Jade has more of a footing than the people they gave chances to. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see,
So
Eva Marie worked because Eva Marie knew she could not wrestle.
did
Her whole persona is how can I get out of wrestling, but make it look like I want to wrestle? Hmm. Like
And I
she
think Jay's that way. Jay likes wrestling, but she doesn't necessarily love it. Now listen, I watch Edge do the whole PC thing to get ring ready. I've seen Randy Orton do the whole PC thing and get ring ready. And now I've seen Jay get in the PC. Even Nia Jax had to work it out. She had to work it out. I was like, girl, she had to work with Moose and them, and I was like, you got to get it together. But I appreciate that they are saying, I'm not just gonna throw you out there because anybody who watched NXT know that they threw Tiffany out there, and there have been plenty of times I'm like, God, why? But
And they had to reel her
at
back.
least we are now getting a system where they're not gonna just throw you out because you're cute, but they're gonna throw you out because you can do the job. But they've been treating her like a superstar. When she came out there on NXT and sat on her throne, she looked like a hot star. And I was like, and she technically still hasn't picked a brand yet. They are still courting her.
Willie Mack versus Ward? Okay, this.
Who is it? The Kingdom versus who?
Uh, before we find that out, so Maria just said peace to the kingdom, and they replaced her with the Karen,
What? What?
and now she's getting the next kingdom ready. Look at Adam. Look at that Karen. All he needs is the Bob, and let me speak to your manager.
Oh,
What the hell? Is this a match?
Listen. Yes, it is. I am mad about this because you have, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna use the word upon, and listen to what I say. I'm gonna say upon, but it's on.
Oh,
Okay,
Iron
on. Yeah, and I'm not gonna say the on part. I'm gonna say upon. So we have next strong the with the kingdom versus Iron Savages who say get jacked, don't get jacked upon. Listen,
this match is popping off though.
I mean, between that and the scissoring.
that's what I'm talking
No,
about. They getting it out.
the acclaim with Iron Savages was so much. That was so much. And as someone who didn't know who the Iron Savages was, I'm like, what the? Hey, so many pauses.
What?
Take this down like 5 notches.
Iron
They had a
Savages
whole like BT
want
Savage.
Otis to be. That's who Iron Savages are. They are who they want Otis to be.
Hmm, I can see
I
Like
don't know.
that.
seeing
Otis seem to be working it out a little bit.
seeing them in person is like hilarious because they go from like dead silence to doing like two moves, and everybody's like, "Oh shit!" Oh,
What? They are, Lord have mercy.
Now the only thing that reviewing ROH the other day that I had a problem with is that on Dynamite. Well, let's pull back the curtain a little bit. They record, okay, so they knew ahead of time Prince Nana was quote unquote going to be injured. But the next day, I had to watch Prince Nana come out there and run around the ring and run through the ring with no crutches. I was like,
okay, but do
y'all could have.
you do know Prince Nana's whole gimmick is he's a Nigerian scammer, right?
Yeah, but I'm like, at least try to keep a look at y'all had him stand on top of the ring and dance when you could have just
Again,
kept it did have him come out the next quote unquote night running around the ring.
his whole gimmick is he's a Nigerian scammer. Am I gonna scam you on Dynamite, or am I gonna scam
And I
you
broke
on our
Roddy's chair.
Whoa, 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 what's going on?
shit? How man WWE
It's the
really?
Roddy with the mustache. Roddy with the mustache. If you go, ladies and gentlemen, look at GCW. It's a man called Dan the Dad who wrestles and he has like cargo shorts and everything, and he looks like a dad. That is what Roddy is giving.
You know, Roddy's best promo was "I'm poor white trash." That was like the only like personality they really gave him in NXT.
Listen, I was there during the pandemic, and I don't care what Tempest says. Him and Dexter Loomis was a good old time when he was scared
It
because he was
was,
beat
it
up in the
was.
trunk, and he had to go to therapy. And it was what's his name? Right, what's his name? Kyle O'Reilly was the therapist, and he was like, "Just face your fears." Like, what you? And Cole's like, "What are you talking about?"
Dexter
Face your
Loomis,
fears.
Dexter Loomis,
Literally could play like a serial unaliver. Just you just look at him and you just like
Just
you
the
seem
eyes.
like you was on a Lifetime movie playing yourself.
Listen, this is what confused me, and I think sometimes I use logic that he Indy, left Indy because he was so broke he lost his job. To go out on the street to end up going to get millions from the Miz to essentially try to come back to her, and then when she rejects him, he was like, "I'm gonna stalk you till you want me back," and I'm like, "But you left her, and then you left her and got millions and didn't come back."
please
Come on,
tell me.
put it
Wait,
together.
wait, completely off topic. Please tell me y'all saw Lexi Nair and Athena when Athena was talking
Yes,
money ish to Eddie Kingston.
she was like, "Yeah, uh-huh, right." I was like, I died laughing. We talked about that on the review on under the radar. I died laughing. I couldn't
I
control
don't
it.
I yes, the bigot and trading gimmick has worked wonders for
It's
Athena's personality. Uh, I'm gonna put it in the Discord, Anika, so you
thank
can see
you.
it too, because that thing is so hilarious. It
I'll
is
say
so
this. I've seen clips. I haven't seen Ring of Honor full out. But Athena versus Billy Starks better be on either Collision or Dynamite. You
it's
bet
gonna
your
be at
ass.
it's gonna be a their final their final
Final thing.
yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
how to. I don't know how to. I, so, it, when they come out, ladies and gentlemen, tell me if you see the same thing I do as they name.
I love Mercedes Martinez, but I love Willow
And I'm gonna
too.
put it just like whoever put it on that Titantron. Put it. I'm gonna put it just the same way. Cause somebody was being smart on the little bottom half. They were being smarter. Cause
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't the House of Black. It was the House of apostrophe blacks.
no, it's the House of Blacks. No. It's showing ownership. That's what that's the proper grammatical way to do it.
They
Like
should have did it.
they're representing the House of Black. Like that's how you grammatically do it.
I don't think a lot
I
of
forgot
people.
that dude's name. It ain't even gonna matter about it. That's how I feel right now. It ain't gonna matter.
I don't think a lot of people took that grammar class. I don't think people.
It's basic English. You learn it in third grade.
The
It's
House of
showing
It's
ownership. The House of Black is showing ownership of them.
But still,
see
I
him
know
as
what
I
you're
get the
saying. The
goofiness.
House
It is all
is
that
ownership
the
of
House of
them.
Black is
But when you
ownership.
put it
Like
on,
black people got out. That's the thing we clicking in our head. It's like blacks own ownership. Blacks. That's what we thinking about.
Matt Seidel and Christopher Daniels.
why is
Yeah.
Matt
By the time I
Sydal
write that
just
down,
so
they
much
gonna.
glitter?
By the time I write that down, they'll be over with.
Lord have mercy. What happened to Matt Sydal, the yoga person? The yogi.
they're still there. It's just when you get with Christopher Daniels, he kind of changes you.
I'll say that the funnest time with
His
TNA
eye
was
still
with
messed
him.
up.
Is it?
No,
Oh,
no. They fixed it. They fixed it on BTE.
They did.
Oh, okay. Because I was concerned for him.
I love when he was in TNA.
I think I
You
spelled it right. I didn't even.
He was
know something
he was dancing down the
interesting?
road.
Something very interesting to note is everybody's like, oh, CM Punk is gonna take Aleister Black back to WWE, and he might. But one of the last BTEs where the Young Bucks were up there, they had chartered a plane. Malachi Black was up there with them. Just point that out.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Point that out.
People, when they're like the people who are waiting to go back to WWE, Malachi Black's on the list. Give him I don't think it's that blatant. Just give him a reason to stay. Like when I say give him a reason to stay, this is
There's no
spot.
reason to stay for him.
No.
He wants to hang out with his wife. That's the reason.
They
Now,
don't
unless you
even
bring
leave
his
the
wife,
house.
But
unless,
that
They
was
hit the ground
she,
in the good old
she's
times.
traveling around the world. Like she is traveling literally around. If, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to Cage Match and go to AEW, or not AEW, WWE, they have posted next year's thing, and they are everywhere. Everywhere. They even going to Germany, France, everywhere, Australia. He wants to be with his wife.
But how can I miss you if you not gone?
I would just
That's the
like to,
point.
I just want to point something out. It would probably be a lot messier for him to go back to WWE, given the fact that his immediate ex, right before he got married to another woman, is in the same company. Just point that out.
Well, if Ricochet can do it,
His immediate ex ain't there. She ain't on the main
yes, it
roster.
is. Yes, she is.
Are they on two different brands?
No, they on the same brand. That's what we were laughing about. They are messy.
No,
They
what
are
you talking
messy.
about?
Casey go to when did Ricochet and them switch? Because I thought he was on Raw and I thought she was on SmackDown.
Wait,
I thought
who's his ex?
Casey Catanzaro, but they weren't engaged. They were
Casey
just
said they were
his,
about to get engaged, and then she just got her heartbroken,
No,
and got
no, no,
left.
no, 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 no. Aleister Black and Isla Dawn were engaged. The
Yeah,
next thing y'all know, he's married to Zelina Vega, and everybody's like, what the fuck?
yeah, but I think long as they not okay, because Isla Dawn right now is in NXT. They ain't gonna be nowhere near each other.
She
No.
moved up.
Well, no,
They moved up.
they're in SmackDown.
Oh
But
yeah,
you haven't seen them in a minute.
she injured. Yeah, she been injured.
And
Aw.
so is Zelina Vega. So if he comes back, that's mm-mm. My happy ass will be right for my happy home. Stay in AEW.
I mean, but no offense, they are drastically two, two different, two, two different people.
Who's your mouth?
And if the way I said that made you spark an image, I hope it did. Yeah, two different people. Yeah, they showed them on Raw in this thing that I got.
Who, Casey and Kaden? Yeah, they bought it real quick.
Yeah, they got them on Raw. So because I remember giggling when they got drafted because I was like, now Samantha has to
I do.
announce Casey when she comes up.
But
They be backstage taking pictures and stuff. I'm like, okay, how awkward is that?
well, maybe they got on
Also,
good terms. Maybe they end on good terms. Like
Nah, that
sometimes it
wasn't
be that.
good. Anyway,
Like sometimes it be that
mm-mm.
way. It's like, hey, I just don't like you no more. You know what? I don't like you either, nigga. Okay, fine. Let's go.
Uh,
Let's hang
okay,
out.
but you have to remember, he was like in and out of NXT during that period where he met his fiance. He went now, and at the time he was dating, uh, and heavily with that girl. So that, and then
I'll say,
you go
girl.
back to the main roster, your girl go up. You have to stay down for a bit. Now you come up, you got to work with them. That ain't gonna never.
But you know what? You know what I really feel like? I feel like with wrestling, that happens way more than was what you call it than was
In real life.
reported. Yeah, than what's
I
reported.
part of me
Like
wants to find out why Matt Hardy just now wants to speak. Like he could have been said something, but he waits now. And the part of me is like,
about
now that that
even
man is in this company, do you just feel some type of way?
Why would he?
what you mean CM Punk?
No.
No,
What
Adam
what Matt
Copeland,
Hardy talking about?
Adam Copeland, aka Edge.
Oh, but I gotta patch it up though. They did the whole table for three thing when Matt was broken. When Matt was broken, Matt Hardy. They got together and everything was cool, copacetic.
You know they get paid to do that, right? I would say that if I'm gonna get paid to do that, yeah,
But like Edge gets paid for acting. I don't think the other three are that good at acting. I'm
yeah.
not saying they're
Christian,
friends. I'm not saying they're friends, but I'm saying keep it. We cool.
they
We
have,
we
Matt
squad.
has said Matt has said that they work together because of business, and that even when he talked about the whole punk situation the first time, he's like, they should work. You can put stuff aside for business. That's what they. It's a business. But when you got to sit around with somebody in your locker room and they got pull and stuff, and you still you at the bottom of the totem pole, you feel some type of way.
I guess. But I am glad they had that mindset
Given,
of what's good for business.
given the allegations about why that whole situation went down the way it did, and why more people in the locker room weren't actually upset with what happened, it might be in Matt's best interest to shut the fuck up.
But he can't. He can't help himself.
Well,
Excuse me.
Reba needs to
It's for
be
me.
so he shuts the fuck up.
Especially like you,
For me,
like bro, you married,
him
you
and
got 4 kids. If I'm his wife, let it go.
listen, and I'm gonna tell y'all good because I'm somewhat this type of person. When I say it's on site, and when I mean it's forever, it's up and it's stuck. That's it.
Well, then Matt should not have done what the allegation said that he did if he wanted to keep his girl. If he
But
wanted to
again,
if he wanted to be with
he didn't think
somebody,
he didn't think that was gonna stop him from doing what he doing. Yes, he did the cause. That was the effect. But him and that man could be forever.
well, then Matt needs to get better. And Matt, honestly, it's about time for Matt to retire because he has those injuries. Him and like Private Party were doing really well.
Hmm.
Hope Park Clan comes back soon. Brother Zay is
Yes.
doing amazing. However, Matt is really not the wrestling talent of the Hardys.
Oh, I think he knows that. And if he don't, bruh,
It's like I think a lot of people feel like, and that's why I tell people, it's like a job coming to you and saying, you know what, we're gonna treat you better. We're gonna give you better hours and better work. And you take your butt over there and you the same person you was at your old job. And you like, but I gotta do more to still be treated the same way. I'm like, you've been in the business long enough to know that you can't do what the company you went to expects. You are no longer the high flyer. That it wasn't
Nope.
even cool when we were doing the beginning vignettes with it. Come on, with you in that little. My favorite thing every time I watch it is to watch him during the pandemic. you know how they cut like sharp cuts of him going down the stadium. It was like it looked like somebody cut and paste over and over again, and you thought you from now they didn't take the time to edit that correctly for you that you really thought that they cared about you.
I think he wants more than what he is getting, which yay. But I also think that he has to know he is a veteran. And at this juncture, if you are not wrestling in the ring, what else are you doing? Like shit, even Chris Jericho is finding other shit to do. And he's a freaking
But
mega
you know
man.
what? I think he thought being with Isaiah that was gonna help him because I mean, if you watch Isaiah's YouTube channel, hilarity is a fun good time, especially when they like he tried to teach him slang and different types of food. I die every time I see it. Like he's like chop cheese. He's like, and then Matt's like, yeah, I want to chop cheese. Yeah, that's how you say it, right? And Isaiah standing there like, no, that's not. That is
Which is
definitely not.
weird because Reedy is also from New York.
But you
In,
have to remember,
in the words of Hurricane, what's up with that?
she is. She brings a lot of. If you watch, well, I watch her Instagram and stuff because she gives me ideas. I'm into creepy dark stuff. That's just me. But
Oh, yeah.
she's more of a dark soul, and she brings a lot of um Latin into the house.
Oh, that's what she doing now? Okay.
Yeah, she's the Latin girl. If you go back to when she was in Fat Joe music video,
Who?
Ravi used to be a video girl.
Who?
Reedy used to
Most
be a
people
hoe.
don't know that. Oh, look,
Oh, so
I ain't got allegedly.
that's why she was running around with the N word all up in her mouth. And I'm from New York, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. She was Erica Mena. Oh, okay.
Yep, yep. She went from a passionate love spreader to wife. Look, I cleaned that up real good. Look at that. Look at that. Look at ain't God
Granddad,
great.
granddad, you do know that hoe is a hoe, right?
Listen, I don't know what type of gardening work she do. Okay, I just know.
I'm talking about the proper HO. I'm not talking about no HOE. She ain't doing no gardening work. The stuff
Okay,
that got
I don't know. I don't
the
know
stuff
what Santa does on his days off. Okay,
there was questions about how it would work out with Moxley Kane, given that history.
Maybe
So
you know what? Maybe she's hoeing in holiness over
HO, not
everything.
HOE, not HOE.
okay.
You can call it what it
Listen,
is. Call it grammatical.
listen.
Young
Okay,
Thug.
if she is doing the HO, maybe she out there giving gifts and stuff. Okay, maybe she is Santa's helper. Okay, that's it.
Harvesting.
So the
Overjoyed.
Nathan Cat's face as this promo is being cut is hilarious. House of Black low key just kind of murk FTR. Like,
I.
They do know
oh
I said
shit.
I wasted my time to put it down.
That's why I.
Not taking Renee's shoe. Damn.
That's why I was muted because Malachi was actually speaking and bruh. Are you listening?
Anybody else got this commercial with this man with this Annie Afro?
Not
I just
yet.
want to start singing. I just want to sing the song will come out tomorrow. Every when I saw it.
Like, bruh, House of Black is House of Black. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, I want to see, you missed it yesterday, Sam. But when her son leaves a comment, I have to say it in the voice. She gonna take it out, but I'm still gonna say it. I, I like your hair, Ruby.
Are you a locker room commercial?
Wait a
That is
minute.
not how
I
he
did
said
this every time he said something to her like that, and I talk like that. And then he was like, I was like, do you have a problem with that? He's like, no, thank you.
no, no. I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that at all. That was I remember he did not say that last he did not say that. He did not say that last night. He did not.
I like it. I like
Stop
your hair,
it!
Ruby.
Look, Sammy, I'm gonna call if it's a hoe, I'm gonna call it a hoe. I'm not talking about no gardening too. I get tired of people having the wrong hoe. If you calling somebody a hoe, call them the right hoe. But don't be calling. Don't. It's a gardening too. No, no. You'll call them the right way.
Sammy, your friend is asking you a question in the chat.
No, if y'all, I'm laughing because if y'all seen the Young Thug trial and his lawyer took him out, thug, thug means true.
Bruh,
I'm
bruh.
like, are you serious?
But
Are you
no, 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 no.
serious?
The weird part of it all, though, the weird part of it all is that it actually be lining up because we'll take like photo captions and it'll have like the breakdown, and it's just like, wait, what? Were you playing this?
Listen, I'm obligated to say, free Young Thug, okay? Free my homie locked up down in Atlanta. Please don't do him like this. Please, please don't do him like this.
Obligated to
Atlanta,
Workhorse Wrestling Network is not
I'm obligated.
for
I'm
anything the
obligated.
is
That's all the
in
Lord.
reference to the Rico case
All the Lord.
of Young Thug.
Free
You
Young Thug.
not having the fucking feds come to my motherfucking house. Talking about some free motherfucking young people. The fuck?
So
I don't.
that's
I
You
said
gotta
free
be
him.
fed
I
time.
said free him. I didn't say he was gonna be free. I just said free him. I didn't say
You
he was gonna be free. I just said free him. Okay?
you got to do 2/3 of fed time, and not all the fed jails are nice. Are you fucking crazy? Fuck that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, we don't really. They gonna send him somewhere far because we don't really have it down. Down.
Fuck.
Now we have a jail downtown near like College Park area where it's so long that they demolished apartments and houses in order to build more of the jail. It takes up a whole entire like 3 blocks.
Mm-mm. Workhorse Wrestling Network has nothing to do with Young Thug and that Rico. They all they gotta do is say that, and do you know what you? No, fuck no. Fed time is different. Fuck no.
Did anything. I've been in the house. I just said I want him to be free to release his music. Okay, free to release his music.
if you hoeing holiness over everything.
I want him to be reformed in the name of Jesus. I want Jesus to heal. Okay,
You just be
ladies and gentlemen,
saved under Christ.
El Hijo del Batingo, which I'm just gonna put Batingo because we know I don't do spelling outside of mine.
I just I hit that last word by key. This is by key. I just
Batingo, El Hijo del Batingo. Listen, when
I
you have to do sing stars, you learn how to pronounce a whole bunch of
because he is
some
teaching
stuff.
us.
I'd be like, I've learned to somewhat roll my R's and say weird long names. I also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say every time I got to say, listen, listen. I don't want none of Workforce Wrestling Network to get in trouble. So I'm just saying, I don't like to see people locked up. I like to see people, learn from their mistakes.
The
But if he
line
made
is
this mistake, then that's his mistake. He has to pay
on
for it. But I'm
on
just
on
saying,
on on the wrestling. On the wrestling. Oh, did y'all see that Bandito was about to come back? And then they looked at his wrist and it didn't heal right. So that's why he's not back.
we need in heal, bro. Like they gotta pop that thing back
They
correctly or
didn't like
something.
the surgery didn't go the way that they needed it to go. So it didn't heal properly, apparently. Look, I I used to hate Edge because I always thought Christian was better. Even as a kid, Christian to me was better. And I like the fact if I was Christian, I would run with the fact that everywhere he's gone, he has improved the company. He was not just sitting in WWE getting all them checks. He went to TNA, he went to NWA, he was wrestling everywhere and made himself a top guy. Edge has only really been in WWE. If I was Christian, I capitalize on that. But
what the
That promo on Wednesday, Christian, Christian is amazing.
You know, let's do it for Judy. Let's do it for the Judy.
essentially he told you, essentially, I mean, he didn't even look at what he was saying, but essentially he said, you ain't had no daddy and your mama really wasn't there and we took you in.
But
And so my daddy
we
was like your daddy and I had to teach you some stuff. So, when your mom died, I know she said do it, let's do it for her, but let's not do it for her since your mom is dead.
we
And
knew
he
it was
put
coming
emphasis on
though.
it.
We knew
When
it
she
was
said,
coming.
when he said, your mom is dead, like, let's do it for your mom. All I saw was, let's do it for little Saint. And I just saw him like that.
Get off me, man. Get off
I just saw the rain.
Listen,
Just,
I, because it's like you can say, oh, when your mom died or something. He's like, let's do it for your dead mom. I was like, oh, we
me.
just ain't.
Christian said, it's not just dead dads I don't like. I don't like dead parents.
Whoa. You know, it's like he had to be,
And it's
the
ironic that
the
Christian
dad.
is parenting everybody. He had a parent. He had his dad the whole time. It's like the man who is now the parent to somebody's dead parent and fighting people with no parent is the one who had a parent the whole time.
I mean, but he can do that. Oh, oh,
Come on.
but Kingo. See, this is what I like. I like Kip Sabian having matches. I like watching Kip Sabian. He is really, really good. I just need him
And
to have a gimmick that works for him.
I thought
And
after
when
the
he
whole
he
Brad
been,
thing, I
oh, y'all just gonna let me
what
go out like that?
What?
Y'all
what
just gonna let me go out like that?
what?
IAN.
We
IAN.
are
It
lost.
wasn't
What
just
are you
IAN. I had it SABIN. It's
Is it?
SABIAN.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh,
just. I thought it was like the other. I thought it was the other.
I wasn't paying attention.
Y'all look, I was like, and then I just told me just go ahead and Google that thing. And it was like, nope, you're wrong.
Like, no. When it come out, do you mean SB? I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know why you have to throw me shade, Google. Just look up what we look up. I don't know why you trying to
I
play me.
think Chip, like, he was doing well. Then he had to take time off, you know, because of A, his injury, and then B, what was going on with him and his wife. And then now it's like he came back. And I'm beginning to think what QT mentioned. A lot of people I've heard, even people who are not like superstars, mention that it's not the same anymore. They don't feel like they maybe have the same. opportunities they used to have. And it's like I wonder if maybe he just his time has passed by him.
I don't think
Uh,
Kip's time has passed by him. With QT has always been a wrestler's wrestler. He has never been the wrestler of a company.
Yeah.
yeah. But with Kip Sabian, his time hasn't passed, but I am regretful of why they didn't put the arm with why they didn't struggle the arms hot when he did the whole bag over the head thing with Pac. Like after that, I'm not gonna say it should have been main event, but that should have been top mid card.
I would love for AEW to work more in England, where Pac is, where you have Kip Sabian. You could have Will Ospreay, you could have Kota Ibushi over there. Build that up over there as well as here, because you can always pull some of those matches onto Rampage. Since Rampage is taped
What
anyway,
is what is up with the whole? I didn't look deep into it. That somehow Taylor Swift is in there when they in doing all in at the same time.
oh, after All In, she's supposed to do two concerts instead of one. So they reconfigured their setup so that it would be more favorable to having them packed up early, which is smart because the Swifties are one of the biggest fan bases. So by doing that and having that publicity, I think it did help sell some tickets because they're like, well, if this company is willing to accommodate Taylor, let's all flock there.
Kingo.
You know
But
what?
also,
I've
For
never
some reason,
really been a Taylor fan, but now she's on my last Beyond F and R. And what it is that seeing her during football games where I it
bruh.
looks like she don't know what's going on, and she
Even
just
Travis Kelsey is over this. Like,
oh, oh,
bruh.
oh, oh, Pakingo, what are you doing? What are you doing? This looks very dangerous. Oh,
yeah.
listen. Vikingo lives on danger. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you've heard me talk about, I've seen him wrestle 3 nights in a row, back to back, live.
him and Mike Bailey.
Yep,
Yeah.
Like
they them.
tax season just running.
Come on, Kim.
Listen, this man was on camera. Somebody videotaped him standing and just literally passing out, hitting the cement ground, and then he got up a few days later and wrestled again. Who does it?
I remember the night that it was like Vikingo and Mike Bailey were wrestling like everywhere, Dolores, because I was like,
Yes,
you called like all the matches, and I was like, wait, didn't you just say he was here? But you just not here. And you were like, yeah, he's in GCW. Yeah, he's in AEW. Yeah, he's in Impact. Yeah, he's here. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, hold up. What type of Hermione Granger time changer do they have?
In 1 week.
and if I'm right, those videos I sent you out where he's a kid. He's been doing this since like young age.
Well, you know, in Mexico, they train them very, very early, which is also like very ironic. And this is something that I want to always point out where technically, if you want to get technical about it, when they call Jack Perry like a young boy or whatever,
Yeah.
technically, he's been wrestling longer than a lot of these veterans. Because when he began his
Yeah,
that's what I always get a kick out of. But you know, people get upset when I say it.
Wow.
listen. I think because I was in and out when y'all were talking about it earlier. Uh,
Uh
I
oh.
think
Uh oh.
CM Punk felt like he had cachet to say what he said to him because um he felt like that he was signed to a contract where he was on the level of the book.
So I just like the whole
Way to go,
collision match.
Vikingo.
Let's go, Kip. Kip killed that.
Oh,
But
oh, oh. Okay, okay, where's the see? I'm excited. I'm excited for this backstage segment.
Kip killed that, man. Hopefully
Man,
Kip gets some more
give me more Kip.
matches.
Make
Right?
make make Kip Collision and build around him. Um, I will say Dolores putting him on the same level as the Bucks, cool, but you could clearly see that the Bucks learned their lesson and they tried to undo the negativity that they had. Phil did not. He continued on.
Right. And and I would like to. My only frustration is if you had that power, just tell us. Because again, the whole Jack Perry
He,
thing is insane. If you had the power to tell him to go home, just tell us you had that power. Because it really is crazy. Of you're not in charge. You're not in charge of creative.
that's what I'm talking
So
about, Phil. That's what I'm talking
so
about.
how did you have the power to tell this man who ran the car he can't do the spot?
You, you want to know why he had the power? Because Tony gave it to him. And you know why Tony gave it to him? Because one bill, he was labeled one bill Phil from Tony Cole's boss. So he wanted to give him a position. You cannot say that out loud. That's what I said to you. I was excited. I was excited. I was excited. Yeah, I've been dreaming about that. I've been dreaming about that.
Wait,
Yes.
wait.
I knew.
Okay, I'm gonna tell.
Shay Taylor versus Keith Lee. We get Shay Taylor versus Keith Lee. This is the match I've been wanting to see for months. It's finally coming back. We get Shay Taylor versus Keith Lee in ROH. Oh yeah. Look,
He stopped Lee
they
Moriarty. He was like, I for you too.
they came out and said CM Punk had all this power. The problem, like I continue to say, if you are in those spaces and you have that power, you cannot do the things that you used to do. The things that he was talking about the Bucks doing, he could no longer do, but he continued to do it. Because again, this Jack Perry situation happened before the Greensboro stuff. It came out after the Greensboro stuff because I can hear somebody something.
Oh wait, wait.
I can hear it. It came out after because he needed goodwill because the fans in Greensboro were like, "What the fuck? Hangman ain't even talking about you. He not dealing with you. He has moved on to something else. What is your issue?" But see, that's the
And you
thing.
know what?
Everybody wants to hold everybody else accountable except for him. He's the one who stirred that pot back up.
He started the pot, but you got to remember somebody gave him access to the kitchen.
If I tell
It's like,
you, if I tell you go cut a promo and you already know that you didn't allow this man to come to this arena and he lives in this area, but then you get out there and you start shit talking him, like people aren't going to start asking questions and being like, that's really petty for you not to allow somebody who lives right up the street to come into his neck of the woods and have fun. That's crazy. Even FTR were in the ring looking at him like, what are you doing? I was sitting right
but you
there
know,
that promo and they were like, hold up. They were trying to tell him to stop, but he does not listen. That is the problem. Philip Jack Brooks has not been held accountable. Now, what I will say is I think that with Paul Levesque and
oh,
Triple H, his behavior gonna have to change because
Oh,
Triple H has no problem holding him to a standard. Triple H holds his best friend to a standard.
like no.
yeah.
Like I think Triple H is like, I finally got my job back. It's my time. Ain't nobody ruin this. Ain't nobody ruin this for me. Period.
It's like I finally got rid of Vince. I just had to be in the family for 57 years. Had to have a heart attack, but I finally got what I wanted. I be damned. But I do, you know what? You know something? I don't like Vince and Kennedy McMahon, but I appreciate Vince and Kennedy McMahon standing on business and being like, as long as I got something to do with this company, this motherfucker ain't coming back. Like, do you know how bad you have to be for Vince to not want to fuck with you? Vince. Vince.
Listen, I'm a solo promo of this because Anika's about to have the greatest reaction ever.
Is that why is he black? Why is he black on his t-shirt? Oh, Miro's not even in the tournament.
She's excited. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it, the short, Anika was heartbroken. Now she is filled with joy. Look at the smile. Look at the happiness. Look at her. She can't help but love, love. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. She's
You can't teach chemistry like that, man. You can't.
You could.
It ain't gonna be authentic though. Don't be touching my hair. You mad at me?
yes,
Ew,
we are.
nasty.
Yes,
You
we
want them dark
are.
romance
And
girls. That's what you are, Nika. You want them dark romance girls.
Okay, so
we have
everybody
to
knows
figure
my
out
favorite.
the schedule for that. Because Sam doesn't watch it. So it'll probably be like all of us hanging out, tag teaming. Sam and Anika on one side for Collision. Sammy and ALW on NXT.
I mean, if y'all want to watch NXT and I just come and do a review of Collision, that'll be cool. It's whatever y'all would like to do. I just know I'm not watching NXT.
Yeah, I know. You know, we normally do it two at a time.
It's just
Or they
it's
could do it
really
separate.
You
it's
you
weird to see Brian Danielson with his weave in his head and his eye patch,
Yes. Because the
and it's
iPad
not
is mighty big.
a thong type situation.
look like a pirate ninja.
No, that look like a thong on his head. Like, look, it's the straps, like the G string. It's like the straps by his ear, and then the cup that cup the it right there on his eye.
Be right
The
back.
Lord, you're taking notes on where she gonna cut for shorts. That's what she over there doing.
Oh, you must have stopped when it said bookmark. Yeah. They don't gave
No,
me a button while I'm here.
no,
Cause
I ain't
no,
do it.
they got a thing now where you hit B on the computer and it just
I just
bookmarks.
I just know that face from Anika when you got all the clips that time. I know that face.
But she went to
Anika,
sleep.
Anika
She
and
was
Sammy just are our easiest folks to clip. Because
oh J News got almost 1,000.
they give us such great content.
Nah, I don't know if you saw under the radar, but I realized at the end, I got all the way to the end, and I realized that I hadn't put any other graphics in there to do the ending, so I had to do it by heart. ALW was looking at me like, you know how to, yeah, I do it every day. So I want to make sure. And when I put the graphics in, my face seems to freeze up in a non-cute way. So I'm here with you, Anika. I'm just having to click some things.
No, you good. The beginning of Danielson versus Kingston has started, and they fill each other out. This is the first time they fight each other like 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Um. No. I don't think it's the first time.
Well, I mean on in AEW.
I don't think. I think they fought one time before when he was fighting the BCC and all of that.
I
Don't
don't know.
quote me. Don't quote me. I could be wrong.
No, cause I don't think so because we all thought after we call it Blood and Guts, it was gonna be like okay, it's gonna be Eddie versus Claudio, it's gonna be Eddie versus Danielson, and none of that happened. It was just him versus Jericho for another month or so.
I think I got everything I need. Oh, I know what I forgot
Oh,
to do.
Danielson drop Eddie. Let's do this. Oh, right. So I know it's probably what you call it, smoke and mirrors. But is Danielson fighting with what eye? Like he just
I
had a
know
title
his.
match.
I can't tell you. I know he had
Definitely has
the eye
surgery. I know
patch or
that.
whatever.
Like can you see through the black phone?
Jesus Christ. You ever just wonder what your computer be doing?
So Eddie returned this the head the chest slap actually by Danielson to his booty. They still grappling right now, still feeling each other out. Oh, 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 oh! Don't, no, no, no. Danielson, don't start just hitting people. That is not your fault. At. Oh, Eddie asking for some more chest slaps, so let's go. Oh, Eddie brought down the sleeves. Let's do this. Ooh, I don't think Danielson's really known for the chest slap. They don't suck, but I don't think they're top five. All right, now we got I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? The hands are he had the hands behind his back with the knee to the back. Eddie trying to counter. Almost has it. Ah, he countered. He's raking Danielson's arms back. Oh, oh, then trying to counter. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, suplex to the head.
What's stopping people that have beef with other people from coming down there and like interfering that
You
aren't in the tournament?
know, I guess it gotta be, you lose your job or something like that. It has to be, right? They didn't tell us, but it's a known rule in the back.
No, it can't be that.
Like this ain't Ring of Honor. Ain't no respect in the ain't no honor amongst thieves or wrestlers.
It's not just Ring of Honor that does that, by the way.
Oh, the handshake.
Yeah.
Oh, who else do it?
Well, last night they did it at Ashe. I know other people do it. Aren't we? Isn't our last day the 15th? When is our last day?
Hmm, you tell me.
Sammy said the 19th. Well, the 19th for you all, because me and Jay News do the 18th. So the Sunday would be the 17th with everybody. Was it
And why won't you be
16th
here for the last
for
cookout?
us? Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already exploded all what little brain cells I had left. Doing multiple like figuring out 9,000 things. Not one of them. I'll do graphics, but can't do that. Once he tried to explain to me how it was gonna go, I lost all my brain cells and my brain exploded. And so I was like, I can't do this.
Oh Lord. And trying to take freaking Danielson's chest out.
As he
That's
should.
I honestly rarely see picture in pictures. This is a good one. Or pay attention to them. For me, the best picture in picture is Joe versus Murder Grandpa, and they're both out the ring, and they're like, you go back first. No, you first. No, you first. All right, same time." All right, they're on the top row.
I just got a quick question. Do Warlow look like Chad?
So, so you're stuttering. I'm gonna assume you said Chad Gable on steroids. If
Yes,
that's
yes,
true,
yes.
Yeah.
not like a
Yeah.
twin cousin. Yeah. All right, I'm back from picture in picture.
Sammy has some questions for you all.
As of right now, I'll be there if my schedule allows
As long as I'm feeling well enough to do it, I'll be here.
me. Once the 19th again,
Sammy said the 19th is the horsies, so that's the end of, for you all. It's the 19th.
if I'm if my schedule allows me.
Unless we finish it out of the week. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I'll set up streams after the 18th. I'm out of commission. Sammy also says there are 15 categories that you all will be
Apparel.
going over on the horses. That again, see,
I will 15. I will make sure I'm not there. Now come on now. After 5, what else is there?
he actually said that there's gonna be two episodes of the horses. Unless y'all gonna do all 15 at one time, I don't know.
I don't know.
So
I
if you
won't
do
be.
two episodes, he said three are which are intergender categories best breakouts. See, this is the point when we start doing categories when my brain starts to rolling like a ticker, and I can't do that. I need to save what brain capacity I got left.
That got it. Oh. So as of right now, they're in between the legs, pause. Eddie is giving Eddie just giving Danielson elbows, and Danielson just slapping the crap out of his face.
He said,
Jeez.
he said they in between each other's legs. Oh,
Yeah.
You really can't say
He
that's
just
what's
knocked
going on
his
though.
head slam to the right.
Back this. One, two. No. Oh Lord. Next week, Ethan Page versus Kenny Omega. Okay.
Well, technically, Ethan Page is now a U.S. permanent U.S. citizen or resident.
Oh, oh.
My God, he killed that man. He hurt him bad.
Jesus.
Like, I know you don't like each other, but gosh dang. He must just be pissing off Bree.
You said it was time for me to go. It's not time for me to go yet.
For some apparent reason on my side, when I turn my camera on, all I see is darkness. Sammy said y'all will be doing 15 categories over 2 weeks.
Or, ooh, ooh, ooh. Consensual violence. I wouldn't mind just ending the draw. We need a draw
I would
sooner than
take. I would
later.
take the bro.
I wish I had that much hold as Brian Danielson uh, eye patch.
I'm telling you, that's a G string.
You think
It
he
looked
can
like a
do it?
face mask that he just put over his.
Lord, stop kicking him. Oh, are we going into overtime? Overtime. Stop flicking people off.
Jeez.
Let's go. Aw. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
Ooh,
Where you at?
the end.
Okay, yeah. Daggone it. That was a ooh. That should have been the first week of the C1. You knew Dance's first match was gonna be good, but yeah, that should have been on Dynamite. That should. Not saying the other matches weren't good, but this was yeah. That's how you start your stuff off.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah.
There's so many possibilities for this tournament. Like they're both great size. As you, I want to see Moxley versus Danielson. I mean Moxley versus Eddie. I want to see that, but I know I can't
Ladies and
unless
gentlemen,
other people lose.
when your sugar won't let you be great. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the first episode. Let me see if I can get my camera to work. Still ain't gonna work. The first episode of Black Girl Magic, trying to.
Danielson. Wait,
Oh, you
what's the
still can't
freak?
see it.
Oh, what the
No, I forgot that I needed the darker background so you can see the magnitude file. Black Girl Magic,
Danielson? What? He
ladies and
is
gentlemen, in the
no. I'm sorry,
just
Dolores. Cause he is that was a prick move. He didn't have to do that. He took a sign from the crowd that says Eddie's a bum and put on top of Eddie Kingston. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary.
Sammy noted that you all can pick 11 categories instead. It's up to you all. Jeff, thank you again. Second night in a row, Jeff has come to support us. Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, I'm going to say, hey, everyone. At Workplace Wrestling Network, we are supporting the Wrestling Club in their efforts to make it to WrestleMania 40, ladies and gentlemen. You can donate or buy popcorn. We don't have the link for this week's popcorn, but you can check out at Wildflower Perry on Twitter, or you can just donate in the link that is listed below. And we really appreciate you all trying to help these kids have a once in a lifetime moment. Sometimes kids are financially not able to go. Sometimes their parents don't have time because they're working, and things will just get hectic. Please allow these kids to have a once in a lifetime uh, experience, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we're going to get into the meat and the potatoes of it. The schedule, ladies and gentlemen. On Monday, me and Jay News see the stars from New Japan Pro Wrestling, GCW, Wrestling Revolver, Stardom, you name it, we got it at 10 a.m. Okay? All of these shows now are on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Facebook, if it's under an hour, I get it to you. Okay? Sometimes I download it and give you different episodes from different shows. Keep you interested, but you got to come to YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on Twitter, we do not see your comments. That's not us. That is Twitter not letting stream y'all let us see your comments. So come to Twitch or YouTube and we'll definitely get you a part of the show. Tuesday night is the cookout. Last Tuesday we had this past Tuesday. We had Santana Jackson on the cookout. Next Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee you classic. You my boy Blue. We hoping to see you there. Okay.
Just so
For
glad I
that.
ain't here.
Uh, the cookout is where we play fire games, talk hot topics. So when you pull up a seat, we're gonna feed you real good. Ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday at 10:15 p.m. we have Raw and NXT and WWE previews and reviews of pay-per-views. That is all for Not with AEW and Sammy doing all things WWE. The next night, also at 10:15 on Thursday, we have Aftermath of Dynamite. Boom! Where we go over everything AEW from Rampage, Collision, the Dynamite from the day before, and we review and preview pay-per-views. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night is Friday Night Fights. That's when the kids run the asylum, starting at 8 p.m. with SmackDown. You have Anika and Sammy running the asylum, ladies and gentlemen. And then they go into Rampage. 11 a.m. on Saturday, you have Under the Radar, normally with CM and AEW, the parents, because they keep it short and sweet. Okay? Keep you up to date in a short amount of time with Impact, BTE, ROH, MLW. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning's episode, you didn't get CM, but you did get DM. Okay? I was in the building. So make sure you go and tune that out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night where you're here with us right now at 8 o'clock for AEW Collision. Because Saturday night is all right with that black girl magic in the building. Ding, 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 ding. Just healing people everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, if there's a live pay per view, there is a Workhouse Wrestling Network. So make sure you're here with us. Sunday, 11 a.m. It is Into the Square Circle with ALW and Sammy, where they play games and try to figure out who is going to be the Into the Square Circle champion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't never seen it, two grown men finding it out, you gonna have to watch. That's all I'm about to say. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see this icon or this icon, that is for YouTube audio. That means you can listen to us live. You don't have to watch us. You can listen to us, ladies and gentlemen, live. We understand you got kids, you got a life, you got a job. Maybe you got something to do. You ain't got time to just sit down and watch us, but you want to keep in with the fun and have a good time. Make sure you go to YouTube audio and listen to that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see this icon, one of the two I just told you about, you can find us on many platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Amazon Music, YouTube Audio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Radio Republic, ladies and gentlemen. Those generally come out the next day. If it's not out the next day, when you see me Monday morning, I'll let you know. Okay. But generally the next day is when it comes out on all these platforms, same time out. Ladies and gentlemen, you also can go back to the two retro watch alongs that we had. One with Sammy and ALW, one with the whole game for Sammy's birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, that's in the playlist of our channel. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check us out on all socials: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Threads, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and Twitter. Again, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Threads, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, and Twitter. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are steady patrons, we do have a Discord now for you all to have a good time. And so make sure you join. We'll maybe drop up predictions in there since we got new people. Have a good time. So make sure you're there. Again, Tuesday, Name That Superstar with Classic from Smart Psychology and our founding member, you my boy Blue. Okay? So, as I do when I'm always up here, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta save on these light bills. We can't be out here just leaving the lights on. We're gonna have to cut the lights out. And we're gonna say peace.